Imagine this. Two people wake up on the same morning. One spills coffee on his shirt and curses the universe. The other spills coffee, sighs softly, wipes it, and continues his day with calm dignity. Same event, same inconvenience. Two completely different experiences. The difference isn't luck. It isn't personality. It isn't even circumstance. It's mastery. Inner mastery. The kind of mastery the Stoics believed was the foundation of an unshakable, unbreakable, independent happiness. And today, I want to show you how to build that kind of inner fortress. The kind of happiness that no insult, no loss, no disappointment, and no failure can steal from you. Let's begin. Most of us never sit with our own thoughts long enough to understand why we're unhappy in the first place. We drown discomfort with noise, notifications, conversations, entertainment, anything to distract us from the truth sitting quietly inside us. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful than your own soul if you make it so." Notice the last part, if you make it so. Happiness is not a location. It's not an achievement. It's a state you cultivate by facing yourself honestly. When you feel anxious, don't numb it. Ask, what is this trying to show me? When you feel jealous, don't deny it. Ask, what wound is this revealing? Most people run from themselves their entire lives. The Stoic chooses to sit, look inward, and build strength at the source. Because you cannot be happy in any situation if you cannot be happy in your own company. Here's a radical idea. Stop measuring the quality of your day by what happened outside you. Don't ask, was today successful? Did people treat me well? Did things go my way? Instead ask, did I show up as the person I want to be? Seneca said, a good person dyes events with his own color, meaning you set the tone, not the world. Lost a job, you can color it with resilience. Someone disrespected you, you can color it with dignity. Plans fell apart, you can color it with creativity. Your power lies in choosing the meaning you give to everything that happens. Once you understand this, happiness becomes an internal performance, not an external reward. Stoicism has been misunderstood as emotionless, but that's not true. The Stoics felt deeply. They just listened to emotions instead of being ruled by them. Every emotion contains information. Anger shows where boundaries are being crossed. Fear reveals where you lack preparation or clarity. Sadness shows what you valued. Envy shows where your potential is calling you. Epictetus taught, men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. So the Stoic doesn't say, I shouldn't feel this. He says, why do I feel this? And what can it teach me? When emotions become teachers instead of masters, you stop being a hostage to circumstance, and happiness becomes your natural resting state. Feelings make terrible leaders. They are inconsistent, reactive, unpredictable. Values, on the other hand, are steady. They don't change when you're tired. They don't disappear when life gets difficult. Ask yourself, what do I want to stand for? What virtues should I put into my daily behavior? What kind of character do I want people to remember me for? Marcus Aurelius never wrote, I want to feel happy today. He wrote, let me not act like a coward, a liar, or a selfish man. Happiness comes not from chasing pleasure, but from acting in alignment with who you know you can be. When your life reflects your values, peace follows you everywhere. One of the greatest sources of unhappiness in modern life is the obsession with outcomes. We want guarantees. If I work hard, success must come. If I'm kind, people must like me. If I try, I must win. But life does not sign these contracts. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus divided life into two categories, what we control and what we don't. We control our effort, our attitude, our honesty, our discipline, our choices. We do not control results, opinions, outcomes, reputation, timing. Peace begins the moment you drop the illusion that outcomes must obey you. Do your best with excellence, with discipline, with heart, and release the rest. This is the fastest way to reduce anxiety, increase resilience, and make happiness sustainable. Here's something you won't hear often. You cannot be happy today if you're constantly fantasizing about a different tomorrow. Modern life teaches us to chase the next moment, the next job, the next achievement, the next relationship, the next milestone. But the Stoics taught the opposite. Do not ruin the present with the future. Instead of craving a different moment, train yourself to pull your mind into the moment you're already living. Try this right now. Look around. What can you appreciate in the space you're in? What small detail is worth noticing? What blessing have you ignored? Gratitude is not a mood. It is an act of attention. Direct your attention wisely, and life suddenly becomes fuller, richer, and more peaceful than you expected. Everything external can be taken: money, status, people, opportunities, possessions, comfort. But one thing remains yours forever unless you give it away: your mind, your philosophy, your inner standard. The Stoics didn't try to control the world. They tried to control the one thing the world could never touch: their inner character. Happiness that depends on the world will always be fragile. Happiness that depends on your principles can endure anything. Protect the quality of your mind, and you protect the quality of your life. Life will test you. People will misunderstand you. Plans will fail. Seasons will change. Loss will visit you when you least expect it. But if your happiness comes from the strength of your character, the clarity of your values, and the mastery of your inner world, then nothing, absolutely nothing, can take it from you. This is the promise of Stoicism, not a life without storms, but a spirit that stands steady through them. If this message strengthened you, subscribe to the Stoic Life. Share this with someone who needs inner peace. And remember, happiness isn't found. It is built one thought, one action, one day at a time.